The Himalayas, ancient, imposing, mysterious. Wind howls through the valleys, carrying whispers of forgotten times, tales of strange creatures, unexplained disappearances, eerie shadows lurking in the mist. These mountains hold secrets, secrets whispered from generation to generation. Are you brave enough to listen? The Himalayas, meaning abode of snow in Sanskrit, are not just mountains. They are a world unto themselves. Towering peaks pierce the sky, their icy slopes reflecting the sunlight. Deep valleys yawn below, shrouded in mist and shadow. Ancient forests cling to impossible slopes, home to creatures found nowhere else on Earth. For centuries, these mountains have inspired awe and fear. They are a place of pilgrimage and peril, where the line between reality and myth blurs. Of all the legends born in the Himalayas, none is more famous than the Yeti, the abominable snowman, a creature of immense size and strength covered in thick white fur. It is said to roam the high passes, leaving behind huge, unidentifiable footprints in the snow. Some dismiss it as a myth, a figment of the imagination. Others believe. They point to eyewitness accounts, blurry photographs, and ancient tales passed down through generations. Many stories are told of Yeti encounters. These tales have been passed down through generations, each one more chilling than the last. The Yeti, also known as the abominable snowman, is said to roam the highest peaks of the Himalayas, shrouded in mystery and mist. The locals, especially the Sherpas, have countless stories of their own, each one adding to the legend of this elusive creature. Sherpas speak of hearing its chilling howls echoing through the valleys. These howls, they say, are unlike any other sound in the mountains. They are deep, resonant, and send shivers down the spine of anyone who hears them. Some Sherpas believe that the Yeti uses these howls to communicate with others of its kind, while others think it is a warning to intruders to stay away from its territory. Villagers describe glimpses of a massive, shadowy figure disappearing into the mist. These sightings are often brief, just a fleeting moment where the mist parts to reveal a towering silhouette before it vanishes again. The villagers are convinced that the Yeti is watching them, always staying just out of sight, but close enough to remind them of its presence. They speak of the creature with a mix of fear and respect, knowing that it is a part of their world even if it remains hidden. One famous account tells of a group of climbers who, caught in a blizzard, sought shelter in a cave. The storm was fierce, with winds howling and snow piling up outside. The climbers, exhausted and cold, huddled together for warmth, hoping that the cave would provide them with some respite from the relentless weather. Little did they know that their night was about to take a terrifying turn. As the storm raged outside, they heard a low growl. At first, they thought it might be the wind, but the sound was too distinct, too menacing. It seemed to come from deep within the cave, reverberating off the walls and sending a wave of fear through the group. They knew that whatever was making that sound was not human, and their minds immediately went to the stories they had heard about the Yeti. Peeking out, they saw a huge, hairy creature sniffing at their supplies. The creature was massive, covered in thick fur that seemed to blend with the snow and mist. Its eyes glowed faintly in the darkness, and its breath came out in visible puffs of steam. The climbers watched in horror as the Yeti rummaged through their belongings, its powerful hands easily tearing through their packs. They knew they were at the mercy of this legendary beast. Terrified, they huddled together, praying for dawn. The hours seemed to stretch on forever as they listened to the creature outside. Every rustle, every growl sent a fresh wave of panic through the group. They clung to each other, whispering prayers and hoping that the Yeti would lose interest and leave. The storm outside showed no signs of letting up, and they knew that their only chance of survival was to wait it out and hope for the best. When the storm finally broke, the creature was gone. The climbers emerged from the cave, their bodies stiff and sore from the long night. The landscape outside was transformed, the snow glistening in the morning light. There was no sign of the Yeti, but the memory of its presence was etched into their minds. They knew they had been incredibly lucky to survive the encounter, and they would carry the story with them for the rest of their lives, but the memory of that terrifying night remained. Around campfires and in the warmth of their homes, they would recount the tale, each time feeling the same mix of fear and awe. The Yeti, whether real or a product of their imagination, had left an indelible mark on their souls. And so the legend of the Yeti continues to grow, fueled by the stories of those who have come face to face with the unknown in the misty heights of the Himalayas. The Himalayas are also home to tales of restless spirits. One such legend surrounds Nanda Devi, the second highest peak in India and a sacred mountain to Hindus. It is said that a goddess resides on its slopes, fiercely protective of her domain. Those who dare to disrespect the mountain, who climb with impure thoughts or intentions, face her wrath. Section 6. A Climber's Tale. Many climbers have vanished on Nanda Devi's slopes, never to be seen again. The mountain, standing tall and majestic, has always been a beacon for those seeking adventure and glory. Yet it holds secrets that are as old as time itself, secrets that have claimed the lives of many who dared to uncover them. Some say they fell victim to avalanches or treacherous weather. The unpredictable nature of the mountain's climate has always been a formidable adversary. Blizzards can appear out of nowhere, and avalanches can sweep away even the most experienced climbers in an instant. Others whisper of a more sinister fate. Legends speak of spirits that guard the mountain, spirits that do not take kindly to intruders. The eerie silence of the forest and the haunting beauty of the twilight landscape add to the sense of foreboding that surrounds Nanda Devi. One story tells of a group of experienced climbers who attempted to summit Nanda Devi. They were seasoned adventurers, well prepared and confident in their abilities. They had conquered many peaks before, but Nanda Devi was different. It was a challenge they could not resist. They were warned by the locals not to climb, but they ignored the warnings, driven by ambition. The villagers spoke of the mountain's wrath, of the goddess who watched over it. But the climbers were undeterred. They believed in their skills and their equipment, and they were determined to reach the summit. They were never seen again. The search and rescue team scoured the mountain, but there was no trace of them. It was as if they had vanished into thin air, leaving behind only questions and sorrow. Some say the goddess claimed them, punishing their arrogance. The mountain is not just a physical challenge, it is a spiritual one as well. The shrines and offerings along the path are a testament to the reverence the locals have for the mountain. It is a place of power and mystery where the line between the natural and the supernatural blurs. Section 7. Whispers from the Past. These are just a few of the many chilling tales that echo through the Himalayas. Stories whispered around campfires, passed down from generation to generation. Stories that reflect the hopes, fears, and beliefs of the people who live in the shadow of these mighty peaks. Are they just stories, legends born out of fear and superstition? Or is there something more to these tales? Something ancient and powerful that we cannot fully comprehend? Section 8. The mountains remember. The Himalayas have witnessed it all, the rise and fall of empires, the birth and death of stars. They have seen countless generations come and go, their secrets safely locked away in their icy embrace. The wind whispers through the valleys, carrying with it the echoes of the past. The mountains remember, and perhaps one day they will tell their tales. Section 9. Will the mountains ever tell? The Himalayas, with their towering peaks and vast expanses, have always been a source of fascination and mystery. These ancient mountains, standing tall and proud, seem to hold secrets that are as old as time itself. From the first light of dawn to the last glow of twilight, they whisper tales of wonder and awe to those who dare to listen. The mysteries of the Himalayas endure, drawing adventurers, seekers, and dreamers. Each step taken on these sacred grounds feels like a journey into the unknown, a quest to uncover the hidden truths that lie beneath the surface. The allure of the Himalayas is not just in their physical beauty, but in the promise of discovery, the hope of finding something that transcends the ordinary. Will we ever truly know what lurks in their hidden corners, in the dense forests shrouded in fog, or in the dark caves that seem to lead to the heart of the earth? These places, untouched by time, hold stories that have yet to be told, secrets that have yet to be revealed. What secrets lie buried beneath the snow and ice? The glaciers, with their icy crevasses, seem to guard these mysteries jealously, as if waiting for the right moment to unveil their hidden treasures. The snow-covered peaks, majestic and serene, stand as silent witnesses to the passage of time, holding within them the echoes of ages past. Perhaps some questions are not meant to be answered. Perhaps the true essence of the Himalayas lies in their ability to inspire wonder and curiosity. The mysterious mist that rolls over the mountain range, the ancient trails that remain untouched by modernity, all serve as reminders of the timeless beauty and enigma of these mountains. Perhaps the true magic of the Himalayas lies in their mystery, in the serene valleys that seem to stretch on forever. In the twilight that casts a golden hue over the landscape, there is a sense of peace and tranquility that is hard to find elsewhere. It is in these moments that one feels a deep connection to the earth, a sense of belonging to something greater than oneself. In the whispers of the wind, as it blows through the prayer flags, carrying with it the hopes and dreams of those who have come before, there is a sense of continuity, a feeling that the mountains are alive, listening and perhaps even responding to the silent prayers of the heart. In the shadows that dance in the moonlight, creating shapes and forms that seem to tell their own stories, there is a magic that is both eerie and enchanting. The moonlight, with its soft glow, transforms the landscape into a realm of dreams and fantasies, where anything seems possible. In the tales that send shivers down our spines, shared around campfires under the starlit sky, there's a sense of camaraderie, a bond that is forged in the shared experience of wonder and awe. These stories, passed down through generations, keep the spirit of the Himalayas alive, reminding us of the enduring magic and mystery of these majestic mountains.